I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas. Oh, well, is that the witch? Oh, Toto? Toto's my dog. Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins call me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch? But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are...
This movie as a whole is political. Dorothy is the main character and represents the American people, as her name backwards can be said as Theodore, which was the president during this time period. Theodore, Dorothy. Dorothy is naive and gullible in this beginning, just as America is. The bubble is representing a fantasy in Americans' minds, a fantasy of a Christ-like figure who can make their country happily ever after. The color pink is representing the universal love of oneself. The peaceful music helps set the mood for what news the witch is going to bring. The taking down of one witch was representing the governments. The whole setting is like a utopia, a world in which every American would enjoy.
Old and ugly. What was that? The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the witch of the north. You are? I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East. Oh, but if you please, what are Munchkins? The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin land, and you are their national hero, my dear. It's all right. You may always come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from her star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, under Kansas she sailed.
Red shoes on the Wicked Witch of the East are later used to help Dorothy get home as she uses her powers. Good witch claims only bad witches are ugly. This could be her standing in a godly light, speaking of an ugly devil. Also, the good witch overthrew the bad witch, which could be considered the devil, and is now taking over and giving the Munchkins a better life. The Munchkins are dressed very poorly next to the good witch. They are representing the working poorer class, as the good witch also represents the leader of the southern workers. The yellow brick road represents the gold leading to power, inferring that money or gold is power. The good witch is singing "She Fell from a Star," referring to America falling from its greatness and needing help back home.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred. It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
Oh, what happened then was rich.
The house began to pitch, and the kitchen took a hitch. It gave another wicked witch in the middle of the ditch. Another healthy situation for the wicked witch. The house began to pitch.
They are singing that she fell from her star, which is Kansas, which could represent a single star in a constellation of many stars, referring to the United States. Almost as if her state fell off due to, in this movie's case, a natural disaster, but in real life, a problem everyday Americans could not change. Dorothy's tone when she is explaining what occurred is rapid and frustrating in a way that could be the everyday American voice speaking out on their frustrations to their God, which in this movie could be the Good Witch. Dorothy said, "Suddenly the hinges started to unhitch," which could be the author's way of having Americans explain how the downfall occurred.